Hi, this is Salo. How are you guys doing today? I'm putting my earbuds in. I hope you guys can hear me okay. We're going to be doing the Scorpio new moon today, November 4th, 2021. So let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I'm just going to check here. Comments. So if somebody can comment, let me know you're there. It'd be really great. I'm just going to put hey in, so that I got me there. I'm the person here, and so hopefully we'll wait a few minutes to get more people going here for the Facebook Live for the new moon. Hey, Christine. So glad you hear me. You can hear me fine, so that's great. I love it. I'm using my earbuds because sometimes it has better audio for you guys to hear. So I hope that works. So you are the first person here. Congratulations. I just love it. And we're going to be going what the new moon is. And the new moon today will be at 5:14 p.m. Eastern Time, 2:14 Pacific Time. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. And 4:14 Central Time, my time here in Illinois, now that I live in Illinois. So we have one person here. It looks like some other people are gathering here. So if you guys could comment, so that way I know that there's some peeps out there and some hearts will be kind of cool. So please comment there. Hey, Trudy Glenn, so glad you can join us. I just love it. So I'm sending you guys a little wave there. So the more that you guys can comment on today's post, the more that this runs through the feed and the more views that get taken. And when we have more views, then this is like really good. Then it inspires me to do more Facebook Lives. So how cool is that in the universe? Wouldn't that be fun? I know 12 o'clock is a weird time for a lot of people on the East Coast. It's probably 10 o'clock their time. But it works for me as far as my energy goes, the lighting on the window. This can also go through the feed for people to watch in the future, which is cool. So the more that you share the post and tag others or tag others right now that you want to watch, that would be great. Or to join in to watch right now would be kind of cool. We got about 4 people here now, which is really awesome and everything. And today I have my suspenders on with the happy faces to give us joy in the universe and positivity. Barb is the one who got me these smiley face suspenders because, you know, my dad has no hips in the universe, and I kind of inherited my dad's hips. I have no hips, so no matter what pants I wear, even though it's the right size, and even if I wear a belt, I still lose my pants. They fall down a lot. And so Barb just got really tired of my pants falling down. So she got me these happy smiley face suspenders in the universe. So how cool is that? Yes, it's afternoon in the UK, so that's yay for you guys, Joanna. So thank you for joining me from out there in Great Britain. So I'm glad you got here straight away in the universe. I hope you have your cup of coffee or tea and you're snug. So we watch a lot of British shows and stuff. Barb's a big fan of the British Bake Off and stuff and everything. And of course, we're big Doctor Who fans, of course. We have our TARDIS and tribe traveling today. Hey, Sherry Ann. So we're getting some more people here. So yay, please comment and everything. Before we get started, I'm just going to say some art that I have for sale. And then we're going to go straight away to the new moon and what it means for each astrological sign. So my first piece of artwork is this lovely heart. Ignore this piece of wood that kind of got resined on. I will take this off, but I will use it to hold. You can see it's the flower of life. And when it formed, this little piece of white drop of ink formed this angel wing, this wonderful angel wing going up to like the moon. So it goes to say what intentions are in the universe. When you use your intentions and positivity, and plus I use 528 hertz music playing to bring in love, it gets generated and picked up in the resin, and it moves it in a way that the angels and your guides can, you know, set this intention in this artwork. So it's alive, it's energy art in the universe. So this is up for grabs. It is, I think I posted on my Etsy store, I'm not sure. If not, I will post it after the broadcast, but it is up for grabs. So I hope somebody will love it and give it a home. It's all dressed up and has nowhere to go. So give it a home. So that's the first one that's up for grabs. The second one is this wonderful little Paris art. It's under 50 bucks. I think it's like $39. So what a deal is that? It has Metatron's cube, which creates activation and movement in our life and safety and protection. The bridge is bridging the new worlds that we're having, time travel. There's a small little Paris within a Paris multidimensionality here. And it just has a really nice Art Nouveau feel, which is great if you live in an old house. You know, it's great. This is on my art store, so just love it. So go check it out. Itsy Galactic Light Art, Salo. The link is on the broadcast here. I also have the Galactic Library. This is channeled art with light language to help you remember who you star seeds are, to activate you, to get you moving to your new direction and new path that we're all going through right now. Movement and energy. And when you look at the torus of energy, it opens up your third eye. So you people out there looking to open up your psychic abilities and third eye, here you go. How cool is that? This is also on my Itsy Galactic Light Art store, Salo, on there for sale. And it's, I don't know if it's $49, $59, but it's, oh my gosh, I'm practically giving it away. It has crystals on it and copper to create orgone energy too. How cool is that? Selenite for great clearing of energy. I just love it. We also have this wonderful oil painting. It's 12 by 12. It's an oil painting of the ocean. And you know what? Something like this, I'd be charging about 160 bucks because the frame alone is like, oh my gosh, a lot of money. It's a floating frame, all ready to hang up for your home. How cool is that? It will be signed. And I'm giving a deal of only 99 bucks for this. Oh my goodness. Because I want people to have my art in their home so they can appreciate real live art and energy. And so when I pass away, at least someone has a little piece of me here on planet Earth. So this is also on my Itsy Galactic Light Art store. And free shipping. So I'm practically giving it away. I mean, shipping alone. Because this is heavy ass. This is going to be about $25 just to ship. And I have this beautiful, beautiful ocean landscape. It's resined over. You can see the glass and the gleam. There's a UFO in the sky generating energy down here on the energy waves, clearing away the old, bringing in the new with this beautiful, beautiful framed artwork. This is also on my Itsy Galactic Light Art store. So check it out. How beautiful is that in the universe? I love it. And my artwork in the back, Barb won't let me sell that one. It's a nice oceanscape that we have in our dining room, so I just wanted to share that. But there's wonderful little prints on my Itsy Galactic Light Art store, Salo, on the internet, and I have $12 prints on special. I mean, heck, it cost me $9 just to mail them with all the stuff. So I'm giving that away for the holidays with the free shipping to you guys, so you guys can enjoy art. It's like sometimes they say it costs too much, and it's their way I get everything for everybody. The vast. Hey Valerie, my fellow artist friend in Mexico. Hola, ¿cómo estás? And everything. So thank you for joining me. And Karina and Chrissy Campbell, thank you for joining me. I so appreciate you girls. And Rebecca Hill. Oh my goodness, so appreciate all of you here. Christine Allen says, love your art. Can't wait for your compass heart to come. Your compass heart should either come today or tomorrow, because I mailed that puppy off, and you'll just love it. And Joey Emmanuel, thank you for joining me and everything. I appreciate that, and he owns a lot of my art too. And Joey is out in Florida, and he's a great psychic and medium and does tarot cards. And so check him out if you want a reading. That's great. I just love him. Hey, Lori, so good to hear from you. I appreciate it. I've been talking to your mother Mary Beth on Instagram. It's been great being connected with her, and we've been sending prayers to her every day. So thank you, Lori, for joining me. And so if you guys also want a reading from me, an hour reading, I call a foundational reading, which goes over your astrology chart, your numerology, what your life path number is. Don't you ever wonder what your life path number is? And what your destiny is, and what the personal year is, and your astrology chart, and what your spiritual purpose is. We go over your north node, where your moon is, and how you emotionally look at things in life, and what's going on. It's just a roadmap, a snapshot in time of the stars reflecting heaven here on earth. And we do a whole hour reading with that. And we also go over your past lifetimes. So I tune into that. So there's three aspects. There's my psychic abilities that I have. We do numerology and astrology. How cool is that? The triple header. It's like really cool. I love it. Hey, Kelly Baines and Betty. Thank you for joining me, and Karen Doff. Oh my goodness. So it's an hour reading. It's it's a $80 to $130 sliding fee, whatever you can afford, 80, 90, 100, 130, whatever's in your budget's fine. I take all credit cards and debit, and it's an hour reading, and it's recorded. It's jam-packed. And after we do that, we can do a half-hour coaching sessions on whatever Q&As you have going on in the universe, be it a job, your health. I was a chiropractor for for 32 years, and so I could bring in that aspect along with my psychic abilities. And how cool is that? It's like really, really nice. And sometimes we can do some meditation. We can help open up your third eye. We can answer questions for your guides and angels. Whatever subject you want to talk about in that half hour, I'm here for you. Or planning a move and knowing the number of your home is so, so important. So like really cool. And real worth it. And so after we do the foundational reading, it's only $45 for 30 minutes, and you have my undivided attention. Or if you just want to listen to some sound bowls and me pull some cards and tarot cards for you, we can do that. Whatever you want. I can tune in and be the best coach for you, to use all my abilities to help you. Or if you want me to write some light language for you, or to draw something special for you, just request that on Facebook Messenger. That's what I'm here for, to tune in and use my abilities to help you move forward to be the best starseed activation that you can remember who you are. And I can inspire you to do your talents, because that's where we're all at. And with that new moon right now being in Scorpio, Scorpio is an astrological sign of mystery and being a psychic detective, finding out about our shadow self, uncovering our unconscious mind, diving deep into our spiritual self and what is our undoing in the universe about ourselves. It is that psychic detective to bring it to light in order that we can be whole again. And with our shadow self, it's not about, during this new moon with Scorpio, it's not about getting rid of our negativity or our shadow self. It's about integration, because both are truths. We as humans put that positive or negative vibe on things, but that's all we can use as an identifier. But when we die or pass over to the other side, we become a drop of water that goes back into the ocean, and we become a greater consciousness of our higher self, and we have a better view of things. And so we feel so limited by the human language. And so it's about integration. Both are truths in the universe, but we learn to come together and integrate it in a loving way into our heart center, because that's where our consciousness really is. Our mind is not up here. Our mind is always the last to know. I tell people during a reading, our heart really knows where the answer is, and that's where our consciousness presides on this new moon in Scorpio. And our feelings, our emotions, our creativity, and our desires are centered in the physicality of our heart, because our heart is a crystal oscillator. It's like a torus of energy. In fact, here's the example on this artwork. A torus is cross sections rotating energy from the center out. It's like the universe in the center, which is a void. And so whatever your desires are, your creativity, whatever you want with your consciousness, you put that desire in the center and this void, and it emits outwards into electromagnetic field. And so our heart is a crystal oscillator. The electromagnetic field is our SA node that has an electrical circuit that keeps that beating of our heart. And the crystals is the iron in our blood that generates out. And so our heart has a memory to it with its DNA in there. And they did a study of people that actually had heart transplants. And there was one woman that actually got a heart transplant from an 18-year-old boy that got in a motorcycle accident. And after she received his heart, she had a hankering for beer and Kentucky Fried Chicken. And so she never drank beer and she never had Kentucky Fried Chicken. She didn't have a desire, but she did. And later on, she found out through the donor's relatives that that was his favorite food. So the heart is a memory. It's an emotion. It's a frequency that we have, and we all need to be guided by that. And yes, we have responsibilities. We sometimes have to use the logic and responsibility of the mind, but the heart will always steer you in the right direction of, you know, what your answer is, be it through your guides or angels. And so today with the new moon in Scorpio, Scorpio is a psychic sign. It's tuning into what your heart's desires, what your values are, and finding out what the mystery is about life and the mystery is about ourselves. And so for each particular sign, today I'm going to be saying which house it'll be in for each astrological sign. And I come with a disclaimer. What I'm reading for you today is my channeled interpretation of what's going on. And it's called mundane astrology. So I don't have your astrological chart, but it's a generality. And it still is very pertinent, I think, in the universe. And so I like to be a positive reader. I like to generate inspiration, and so hopefully I can do that for you today. And I do have my smiley faces on. I did say that at the beginning of the broadcast. Barb got me these suspenders. She got tired of my pants always falling down. No matter, my dad genetically has no hips, and I inherited that from him. And even if I wear pants with a belt, they still fall down. And Barb says, you know, I'm going to get you suspenders. And I guess what drew her over the top is I was bringing in the recyclables in my driveway. I was walking down the driveway and carrying these 2 heavy containers to the garage, and my pants fell down, and I was mooning the whole neighborhood. And Barb said, that's it, I'm getting you suspenders. So she got me the smiley face suspenders that I have on here. But I also think that's also part of being a walk-in in the universe. Being a walk-in, I don't really have the consciousness about, you know, that there's a string in my pants to tighten or a belt or whatever, but it's working. So I'm like really happy. Got smiley faces to be positive today. So for the new moon in Scorpio, so if you are an Aries rising, or an Aries moon, it's going to be in your 8th house of the astrological chart. Your 8th house has to deal with other people's money, finances, banking, loans, and also deals with the occult and the mysteries of the universe. And so since it's in Scorpio, which is the mysteries of the universe and sexuality and the occult and finding our shadow selves, you'll be dealing with looking at yourself and partnership in a way with money of what is holding you back. Do you need to start a new bank account? Do you need to pay off some loans for the, you know, once and for all and start fresh on this new moon day? The 8th house also deals with the occult, like we said. Maybe you want to buy some new tarot cards or look into the mysteries of reading that spiritual book that really is going to unleash your 3rd eye with the 8th house of the occult and unleashing your psychic abilities. Maybe you are tired of your partnership and the money just being all spent and your money just not going very far, that you're going to start your own bank account and, you know, diminish and let go of the old and bring in the new, because that's what this new moon's about. Any new moon means that, you know, it means clearing the decks, starting new, saying what your long-term dreams and goals are. So write down on yellow paper with red ink. Why the red ink on yellow paper? Well, lawyers use it because they found through studies that the right side of the left side of our brain remembers it more. Of what you're do I want a new house? Do I want a new partner? Do I want a new job? Do I want a new life? Do I want to lose weight? Whatever that is, set your desires are, and then pick up that little list 30 days from now and see what a great manifester you are. Now today, the new moon will be at 5:14 Eastern time, so great time to do it. It'll be 2:14 Pacific time and 4:14 Central Illinois time. So how cool is that? So for you Aries out there, it is about a new start with your money and loans. In fact, it's such a good day. If you applied for a loan for a house, you can actually get some good news today that the loan got approved and you're getting the full amount. Or if you're doing some renovations around the house and banking you can get some good news. Or maybe you'll get a treasury check in today or something like that, because it deals with loans and bank accounts and tax returns. So that, can be a really cool thing for you Aries out there. But it's also a great time to study the occult, or say whatever your intentions are. I want to open up my third eye. I want to be more in contact with my guides and angels. Great day for that. I want to, resolve these old hurts of my shadow self and everything, with partnership with myself, to be able to get that resolved. So how cool is that for you Aries rising and Aries moon? All right, for you Tauruses out there, which I am, yay! Taurus rising and Taurus moons. It's going to be in your 7th house of relationships. The 7th house deals with partnerships, your partner with your husband, your wife, partnerships with business partners also do it. And also the 7th house deals with social media, with your business out there, be it Instagram or Facebook. I'm a Taurus, so I'm doing that. What better day to do a broadcast than on the new moon? And I'm broadcasting to you, honoring that 7th house, of saying what my intentions are in the universe to provide information and inspire you. So that's kind of cool. Now, with the new beginnings, maybe there's been a relationship you've had, be it friendship or a spouse, that's maybe been 20 years and it's time to move on. This can be some of the things that can happen, that you're saying, I'm tired of it, I feel fresh, or maybe it's you finally get the final divorce papers today. You got new beginnings because you're clearing the decks. You're saying what you want your dreams, the goals to be for the future. It also means it's a great day for meeting somebody new, and could be a potential partner for you, that may be, something that, can be like really float your boat. And you're like, wow, I can't believe this is a great day. I've been asking for a new partner and I happened to meet them. And so that's like really cool. I love it. And since it's in Scorpio, let's see. Scorpio is, let's see, Aries is probably in the 8th house too, I think. You can actually meet them through a spiritual meeting, a spiritual bookstore, anything with spirituality and the occult, maybe even the bank. You can even meet somebody new through some of that 8th house stuff and everything. So how cool is that for you Tauruses out there? The 7th house means also, like my guides are saying, partnership with yourself. It's like, what do you Tauruses value in a good relationship? Is it communication? Is it not being secretive anymore? Because Scorpio deals sometimes with secrets and stuff and then coming to light. And so maybe you'll have that conversation with your partner today about being more honest and bringing things to light, which can really bind you into being a better set partnership working over the next 30 days and hopefully over the next year. So how cool would that be? That would be awesome, wouldn't it, for you Tauruses out there? I'm trying to think. The 7th house for you Tauruses is a great day to broadcast, which I'm doing, setting out Instagram, Facebook posts, writing things, having new prospects, meeting some new people today can be really kind of cool. And again, really awesome. And again, I will mention Joey, because talking about partnership, he wanted to be involved in this broadcast today, and I said, well, what I can do is promote you. So if any of you guys want to have a really good tarot read or mediumship abilities, Joey Emanuel's out there on Facebook, and he's in Florida, and he can do that for you also. So just wanted to bring that up. Now for you Geminis, you Gemini rising and Gemini moons, it's going to be in your 6th house, that's Scorpio. And the 6th house deals with your health and your workplace. So it's a great time. Maybe you're moving to a new workplace. Maybe you're thinking you're getting a new job for you Geminis out there. Maybe you're making some changes where your workplace is being renovated. The 6th house also deals with small animals. So maybe you've been thinking about getting a small animal this week, and it's a great day for it with this new moon and over the next few days too, to bring into your family. The 6th house also deals with, excuse me, it deals with your health. So it's a great time to exercise. I really highly recommend Noom, Noom. It's an app that really kind of goes over what calories you have, but it doesn't tell you about being on a diet. You can eat what you want, but it tells you what the red foods are, like a lot of meats, and then the green foods that, you eat with lettuce and tomatoes and things, and then your yellow foods that may be like tacos or something. And it just shows you what the calories you have, what your workout is. It has little videos on how to psychologically do breathing and meditation. So it goes over body, mind, and spirit. And so for you Geminis out there, if you think about losing weight or going for a walk or having exercise, it's a great time to do that. And with the new moon, you'll be fully supported with this. And with it being in Scorpio for you Geminis out there, it's like something hidden gets revealed. It's something that you have this spiritual aha moment about your health happening today for you Geminis out there. And you're like, wow, I didn't know I was self-sabotaging myself here or something that I was eating. Even me being, and it's not that I need to lose weight. It's like I got on it because high cholesterol runs in my family. So I wanted to be more aware of that and to control my cholesterol. I'm 65. My blood pressure is good. My health's good. It's just, it just runs genetically. It's that missing protein that's in there. And I do consciously bring in the meditation and saying that little missing DNA protein is all locked up in my DNA. So I'm working on it that way with body, mind, and spirit. And we'll see how that goes in January. But it did make me lose about 5 pounds that I could afford to lose. That was about it. I don't think I could afford to lose anymore. But it just really, and Barb, she's doing great on it. She loves it. It's just really, really healthy. So Christine Allen says she's got a new puppy coming. So how cool is that? So yeah, small animals. It also deals, even with small animal that's been sick and went to the vet, because it deals with veterinarians too, in that 6th house. It maybe have good news with your animal too that has been sick, and so really kind of good news for you Geminis out there with any sick pets out there can get really resolved. It deals with your creativity too. You may be inspired, you Geminis, about doing stuff in that house of work, and especially if you're an artist or a writer. You Geminis are usually like to work with your hands and do many things, and that's like really, really cool. So be really supported. So set your intentions of how you want the next 30 days to look for you Geminis, Gemini rising and Gemini moons. All right, for your Cancers, Cancer rising, Cancer moons, it's going to be in your 5th house of creativity. And so the 5th house deals with love affairs, so maybe you'll meet somebody that you fall quickly in love with and have a great love affair. Hopefully you're not married. LOL on that. But also it deals with sports. You may be attending some sports events for your children, and it could be very win-win situations for everybody, being outside, enjoying something since we've been kind of cooped up with COVID. But also, if you're an artist, a creative person, writing, photography, the 5th house is creativity. So a great time to create new, great arts, craft works, anything with your hands, and getting those out to the public, and setting your intentions as a creative of how you want your life to look. My moon is in Cancer, so I love that. And so a lot of you Cancers out there, history, love, your emotions, feelings, family, food, is some of the key words for you Cancers out there. So embrace that part of yourself that really loves and nurtures yourself, see the creative, and watch the magic happen for you guys over the next 30 days. So that's like really cool. And self-express yourself with your conversations too, my guides are saying. Don't be afraid thinking that no one's listening. Just say, hey, can you be a good listener and hold sacred space for me today? I'm going through this problem I just want to do. And the more you Cancers do that, generally, I'm just saying, because I'm getting in my head, somebody needs to hear this who's a Cancer. That way you'll feel seen, heard, and loved. And from that, you're getting it off your chest and you feel safe. Because we all want to feel safe when we self-express ourselves. People don't talk or express emotions because they don't feel safe. But if you have a good friend that can hold sacred space and be a good listener, oh my goodness, watch the magic happen for you Cancers out there. You will experience a great healing, my guides are saying, with this new moon in Scorpio, because Scorpio is going underneath the surface for our shadow self, and any expressions that need to be lifted up will be revealed and integrated and healed. which is cool. Now for you Leos out there, you Leo rising and Leo moons, yay, you guys are kind of cool. It's going to be in your fourth house of home. So you may be moving. You may be thinking about renovating your house. Great time to set those intentions out. You can get a new bank loan. A great day to apply for a loan. It's not a void. It's a new moon, and you can get approved for it. So how cool is that for you Leos out there? Leo rising, Leo moons. A lot of things have to deal with the home, deal also with our family and ancestral healing. So not only the Cancers can go through emotional healing, my guides are saying, you Leos out there can go through an emotional ancestral healing during this time where Scorpio moon begins to unleash something that's within your home, be it through an old photograph you find, maybe having a conversation in the home with a loved one, and it becomes a beautiful conversation where something gets healed. Maybe you watch something on a movie that triggers something within yourself emotionally where you cry and release and get it healed for once, and you have that self-discovery aha moment. Maybe you're meditating in your home, Leo, and you get that aha moment with your guides and angels. So a great day to meditate and say what your intentions are, you Leos, within the home, to get those magic going and forward for you, for your wishes and desires. Maybe you want to have a better relationship with your mom because the fourth house represents the mother figure. So you Leos out there can actually create a healing with your mother, maybe have an aha moment with that, or a conversation that gets healed too. And all this is channeled, so I hope it's affecting somebody in the universe. Jordan Andre says that his ascending is Virgo sun, great, and Sagittarius moon is in Cancer. Yes, I love that moons and Cancers are great nurturers and healers and do really good in the healing arts. And so when he refers to the signs, which is she speaking about? Well, each particular sign that I'm talking about, the major first sign I'm talking about is in which house it is. And right now we're talking about Leo, which will be in the fourth house. And so that's to answer that. And then Chrissy says, Chrissy Campbell, oops, I think I lost it. I hate when I do that, but I lost what Chrissy said. So if you want to post that again, it'd be great. So the next one we're going to go through is Virgo. So we're going to talk about all you Virgos out there. This will pertain to you. However, when I say Virgo moon, if you happen to know astrology and your moon's in Virgo, it'll pertain to you also. And or if you have an rising sign of Virgo, which you just said, this will also apply to you if you have a rising sign. So the astrological sign of Virgo, your sun sign, will pertain to you. The moon in Virgo will pertain to you. Or if you have a rising sign in Virgo, will pertain to you on this. And so it'll be in your third house of communication. Isn't that funny? Because it was a question and we're communicating with that for your rising sign being in Virgo. So how cool is that? So communicating can be better for you happening at this time. If you happen to be on social media and you are self-employed, today is a great day for you Virgos to get out a post or announce something about your business, or if you're an artist, to say what you have for sale on Instagram or Facebook, or do a TikTok video. Will be very noticed on these days. It's a really great day to sign contracts for you Virgos, or to set your intention of how you want your business to look. Great day to sign up for a class, because the third house in communication deals with city college classes. So maybe you're signing up and taking a new city college class. The third house also deals with your siblings. So it may be something that maybe an argument or something you had with your siblings for the last 30 days could get resolved, because the new moon means new beginnings and communications and siblings. So that can happen. It also deals with your neighbors. Maybe something good can happen to your neighbor. Maybe your neighbor brings you over some cookies or something. And maybe something you thought about your neighbor, maybe in a not so positive light, becomes positive, and you were just misinformed about it, and the communications get cleared up, and you have a better situation with your neighbor for you Virgos out there. The third house deals also by Mercury and the written word. So all you authors out there, or writers or poets, great day to get things published. Great day to, write, a blog. Great day to broadcast, be it radio, television, doing what I'm doing right now. You could be really fruitful for your business happening at that time. It also deals with short distance travel. So maybe you want to go to the park today, take a walk on a sunny day, maybe go out of town that's an hour away, or go to the beach. Would be really good, because Scorpio rules water. And through deep meditation today, being in an area of water gets released an emotion that no longer serves you, and new beginnings happening. It could be in your neighborhood. Maybe you're going to the grocery store and somebody says something which is like the written word or spoken word that really gives you an aha moment of having a self-discovery about yourself, with it being in Scorpio, because Scorpio is something hidden underneath. The shadow part of ourselves, of understanding, gets revealed, and that's what's so cool about this new moon. And setting your intentions for you Virgos out there of maybe writing a book in the future. Maybe you have these skills and you've been scared of doing it, and setting that intention today, writing it on yellow paper with red ink. This helps you remember more of what your intentions are. I want to write that book. I want to self-publish it. I want to have it out by Christmas, or I want to have it out by the mid part of next year, or whatever that is. Go for it, for you Virgos out there. All right, for you Libra suns, for you Libra risings, which are ascendant, and Libra moons, it will be in your second house. Your second house deals with your own personal money. Maybe you're getting a new bank account today. Maybe you're tired of Bank of America and you're going to a new bank that's so much better and so much supportive for you. The second house deals with real estate. Maybe you're looking for a new home, and it's a great time to buy, and you're getting supported, and that loan goes through. The second house deals with your values. So today you can get these spiritual aha moments for you Libras going, what do you value? Do you value having a smaller home, better electricity, solar power? What is it do you value? Do you value your time? Do you value your energy? Do you value your health? Do you value what your own inner value is, and what your services are in the universe, and how you're going to put that out to the public? Do you value your children? Do you value being in nature? Do you value buying a new home that is so supportive with trees and the nature divas around you that just love to give you this love back in your home? And a lot of people during COVID have moved out of the city and into a more rural or a less populated city because of that, because they're finding out what they value. I truly value being here in Springfield because there's fresh air, there's 4 seasons. I totally appreciate it. We're surrounded by beautiful trees that talk to us every day. And the nature, I have never seen so many butterflies and flowers out here. I truly feel blessed. And I feel blessed being in California. I love California, but I love being in the new place too. So you will be self-discovering that for you Libras. Libra rising and Libra moons. So set your intentions on what you value, how you want your life to look over the next 30 days. Do you want to buy some new property? Do you want to buy some more time? Whatever that is, go for it. All right, for you Scorpios out there, Scorpio rising and Scorpio moons. All right, it's going to be in your first house. It's all about you. Yay, yay. It is eclipse season, and so we are going to be in the first eclipse happening in Taurus in a couple weeks with the full moon, and oh my goodness, it gets rocking and rolling. We're just going to be... The best thing I can say for you Scorpios out there is like a 3-ring circus. We've been kind of going through that over the last week or two, especially with headlines in the news, like Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito, and now with the shooting that happened last week on a movie set. So we're like looking at this 1-ring circus and then the other ring circus and there. And so with Scorpio, it's going to be churning up for you. You have so much going on, but what do you value, Scorpios? And since it's in your first house, it deals with your identity. A new identity is coming. How do you view yourself? Do you want to go on a new diet? Do you want to have fresh exercise? Do you want to walk every day? Do you want to move? Do you want to get some new wardrobe and clothing so you look better? Do you want to get a new hairdo? All these sorts of things happen in the first house of our physicality. You learn to value yourself more in this day. And for you Scorpios out there, since it's in the new moon, it's new beginnings about your spirituality. New beginnings about finding out more, like a psychic detective, about your shadow self and integrating it into a totality of more positivity in your life coming your way. Hey, Barb. It's like you're a snake shedding your skin right now for you Scorpios out there. It's like this new, better version. Bigger, better, faster. That's kind of what I'm getting. Bigger, better, faster for you Scorpios out there, and getting aha moments. We are all going through this right now. My guide said the most difficult years that we're going to be going through is 2017 to 2025. And I kind of didn't believe them about that, but you know, we're right in the middle of it right now. And yeah, it's happened. I moved, you know, I'm in a new place. I do a new career. I'm just starting up the broadcast again. I took a little, you know, time off for the last year. And so hopefully it'll go well. Right when COVID started, I had a lot of not so nice friends be very unkind. And so I just took a break. And so hopefully today, coming out of the new moon, it'll help a little bit. So for you Scorpios, it'll be a new break for you of being a new identity happening for you. And really, so if you want to announce that new job or get a new career or do whatever you're doing, go for it. It is totally supporting you with this beautiful new moon in Scorpio. And for you Sagittarius out there, Sagittarius rising and Sagittarius moon. It's going to be in your 12th house, things hidden behind your scenes, dream time, dealing with big organizations like hospitals. The 12th house deals with our unconscious mind. It's our shadow self, and I'm a Sagittarius rising, and so things hidden behind the scenes. Maybe you have some new projects going on, and you have this new project going on, and so good day to start it, but don't broadcast it to a lot of people of what that new endeavor is yet, because it's meant to be hidden behind the scenes. Maybe you're thinking about doing some volunteer work with a hospital and not having a lot of notoriety about it, or some charity work. Go for it. It's a great time for that. And your dream times have probably been off the board the last week for you Sagittarius, Sagittarius rising, and Sagittarius moons, because it has been for me. I've had a lot of ghosts come in my dreams. A lot of people have passed away from my past come in my dreams. A lot of situations, a lot of nightmares too, but it's mostly the collective consciousness, and we could talk about a whole broadcast on that, getting revealed. So pay attention to your dreams, Sagittarius. Your unconscious mind is coming into your consciousness now. Your higher self is downloading information spiritually to help you evolve to the next higher vibrational frequency. You're going from the 33rd floor to maybe the 34th floor in your vibration. I had a question last week about people opening up their third eye, and they were saying, oh, is it finally happening? Well, you know, your third eye opens up continually. You know, it's not done all at once unless you have a Kundalini rising or some traumatic experience. Sometimes it just happens that way. But we're always continually going to the next higher frequency. And it's not linear, and it's not horizontal. It's more like a corkscrew or a spiral with our journey. And if you think about a slinky and the spiral, when you take out the slinky, it makes a spiral. And when you fold the slinky, it makes an O, which is like God. There's no beginning, no end. And that is what our journey is. There's no good, there's no bad, there's no beginning, there's no end. It's infinite. And with the totality of all our experiences makes us another piece of the fragment become whole again, my guides are saying. So with you Sagittarius out there, through dream time, you could be finding a lot of things that can create wholeness through your dream time and your dream journal. So how cool is that? For you Capricorns out there, Capricorn rising and Capricorn moons, it's going to be in your 11th house in the last astrological chart of friends and networking. So you might be meeting some really important friends that can actually help you out with your career, promote you. You may be involved with maybe some organizations, doing some workshops on Zoom, because it also deals with social media. And maybe some of the old friends have drifted away over the last month, and now you're getting some new higher vibe friends in your community and your space to support you, since you have grown so much over the last year and a half, you Capricorns, because there's Pluto in Capricorn. Oh my gosh, you Capricorns have been through a lot. And with that, you've been tried and true, and now you find out you have value, you have respect, you have loyalty within yourself from the inside out, and now it's being reflected with better friends, better work environment, better workshops, and people valuing your services. So your friends can really help you out in your career right now, for you Capricorns, happening in the 11th house. The 11th house also has a secret talent sometimes as you get older can be revealed. So maybe explore for you Capricorns some creativity or something you've been wanting to do creatively that can end up being a full-time job or something. So I just throwing that out there since I've channeled it for you guys. So we're going to go to Aquarius. Aquarius rising and Aquarius moon is going to be in your 10th house of career. Maybe you are starting a new job today or new career. Maybe over the last year and a half you've been thinking about doing something new, and it's finally manifesting on the Scorpio full moon into doing something career-wise that you liked. Or maybe today you get an aha moment for you Aquarius. Aquarius is out there going, I'm tired of doing this, and I'm putting that intention out over the next 30 days that I want to be my own boss. I want to create my own job. I want to work from home. I want to go live out in the country and, do solar power and work for a solar company or something, and yet still be close to the community to bring new, things to light. No pun intended for the solar, for you Aquariuses out there. So what do you truly want to do out there? What is your heart's desire, Aquarius, for your career? Everything is changing on the planet. More people will be self-employed. The banking system is breaking down. The government is breaking down in some way. Everything is changing to 2025. We are going through a revolution. We have not seen these astrological alignments. The last time we saw that was during 1776, during the writing of America. And we are going through a revolution right now. A revolution within ourselves and also within society and the world. And what an exciting time to be born. Yes, it can be challenging, but that's what life's about. I mean, a Shaolin monk said, the only thing that we have about life is that there's always going to be a constant change. And here is the secret to self-mastery. With that change and that challenge is how you're going to approach it. How are you going to meet that challenge? That's what makes the difference between the positive and the negative, is how are you going to look at it? And how can we be in such a beautiful state for you Aquariuses out there to think about, how am I going to observe this time to see how I can make this a better world, and with my occupation to help really change this world to be better. First starting within myself, and through the clarity of my example, spreading it outwards. All right, for you, lastly, Pisces rising, and which is the ascendant, and Pisces moon. It will be in your 9th house of higher learning. Maybe today you signed up for a college course and you decide to finish off your master's. You'll be supported by this wonderful new moon. And it means maybe launching a new book. Maybe you're publishing, because the 9th house deals with publishing. Maybe you decided to graduate from law school because the 9th house deals with higher learning and law and justice. Or maybe you're involved in starting a new YouTube channel with the First Amendment right. And like, I want justice. I want to bring to light what the First Amendment is, which is free speech. And maybe I want to monitor the police or whatever, go for it. The 9th house, like I said, deals with the written word and publishing. So maybe you want to join a publishing company. Maybe do your self-expression or self-publish. That's like really, really cool. And also with that higher learning, maybe you get a job teaching at a university or on Zoom. Great examples for you Pisces out there. Just really having that self-expression of creativity, and that creativity and self-expression outwards. So there we go. All the 12 signs of what the new moon in Scorpio is being revealed, the psychic detective within each house for you guys and stuff. So if you guys are interested in a spiritual 1 hour reading, personally, one-on-one on the phone with me, it's an hour reading. It's $80 to $130 sliding fee, but we go over your numerology, what your life purpose is with that numerology, what your attitude is, what your personal year is, and also next year. We talk about your astrology chart. What is your spiritual purpose? Have you ever wondered about that? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are some of your past lifetimes? We also go over. Where is your moon? What is your rising sign? All that we go over in an hour. That's jam-packed, and it's all within $80 to $130. It's all recorded. It's really cool. Check it out at SaloStanleyPsychic.com. It's on the broadcast here. And just contact me or contact me on Facebook Messenger. Say that you're interested. It's awesome. You will not be disappointed. It will change your life. I also, after that, I do half-hour readings. If I already did an hour reading for you on the foundational reading, I do half-hour readings for $45 on any Q&As you have in the universe, be it moving, your health, starting a new job, whatever that is in the universe, opening up your third eye, how to get contact with your guides and angels, understanding numerology. We can do numerology sessions. It's unlimited, whatever you like to do in the universe and stuff. So just check that out. Check out my art on Etsy, Galactic Light Art, Salo. I have wonderful art. I have this wonderful little torus of energy with brittle crystals and copper to create orgone energy, positivity. And this, by meditating on this with these channeled light language, will open up your third eye, this torus of energy. It's on my Etsy Galactic Light Art store. I have this wonderful little heart that's up for sale. It has the flower of life. And when I poured it with the resin, an angel wing formed. So it goes to show you that intention and positivity can get generated in art. It's so magical. And this is on my Etsy Galactic Light Art store. Isn't that beautiful? I have this wonderful oil painting of the ocean to bring in positive vibes for your home. It's framed. It's white. It comes ready to hang for your home. I have this on sale at my Etsy Galactic Light Art store. Isn't that pretty oil painting? And I definitely have this other resin pour artwork with a UFO in the sky generating information for activating you star seeds out there with this beautiful frame. So check out my Etsy Galactic Light Art store. And then I'm going to just pick 3 cards right now. Does anybody want some cards picked? I'm going to pick 3 cards. And I'm going to say number 1, 2, or 3, and you can visualize on whatever you want are. And I'm going to do 3 readings with 3 cards. But if nobody wants a card, I won't do it. Because I'm learning to value my time a little bit, my guides are saying. I know, thank you. It's the light language, Sheila. My partner, Barb, got me the smiley faces because they're always dropping. I told them the story about taking in my recycle bins and my pants dropped and mooned the whole neighborhood. So she got tired of it.
Sell tickets.
I know. She said she needs to sell tickets on that. So I know, Sheila. I know. And I'm a walk-in, and so sometimes I'm not quite in my body at times. I'm channeling so much stuff multidimensionally. I don't think about it. I always put my shirt inside out. I wear things backwards. Like, oh my God, on that and stuff. And so does anybody? I'm going to pick a card. Number 1, 2, 3. Are you guys in for that today? Let me see, get some feedback. I'm going to check down here. Anything else? Hey, Elizabeth from England. Ah, Sheila wants a card. Yay. And Joey says, I feel your time's valuable. Thank you. I appreciate hearing that. And Vicki Bain said she's like a card. Sheila says yes. My star seed friend, Sheila. Yay, yay, yay. So for Sheila today, for light language, chima se yo, with Mother Earth. All right, I'm going to shuffle the cards, and we're going to do Archangel Michael because he's a cool dude. And I just recently drew a mandala, and it ended up being Archangel Michael's shield of protection. So check it out on my Itsy Galactic Light store. I'm going to post that on today for selling. It's not going to be very much money, but if you want a print of it, it'll be great. But I also have a print of Archangel Michael that I did digital art of that shows Archangel Michael blue, that really brings in positivity and fighting for justice and having that balance in life, which is really cool, that I channeled. And so check that out. All right, shuffling cards. So think about if you want number 1 card, number 2 card, or number 3 card. Okay, I'm going to pick 3 cards, so whatever it is going to be for your readings. That way we get everybody. How cool is that? Number 1, number 2, number 3. This be last time. All right. All right, for you number 1s out there, the Archangel Michael card I got for today for number 1 is, this situation is already resolved. I love this card. This situation is already resolved, Archangel Michael is saying. So let me read this. All right. This card comes to you as reassurance that the situation you're inquiring about is happily concluded. What a great theme for today on the new moon in Scorpio. The angels have been working behind the scenes to heal the source of your concerns. Although you may not see how this issue has been resolved, trust that it has. Let go of worries and relax with the certainty that all is well in the universe. The Archangel Michael prayer for you number 1s out there. I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this situation in a divinely perfect way. Bam! Right at you for all you ones out there. All this situation is being taken care of. So hand it over to Archangel Michael. All right, for you number 2s out there, for Archangel Michael, if you're number 2, this is your life purpose. This is your life purpose. So let me get that. Archangel Michael says, he's heard your prayers and he's guiding you in the direction in which you were born to go. You already have ideas about a career that would bring you joy, excitement, opportunities to help, and financial security. And these thoughts are indicators of your divine purpose. You're meant to be engaged in work that brings you and others happiness. Yay! This card is validation that the career you're dreaming about is your life purpose. As such, the universe will support and open doors for you, so move forward confidently. The Archangel Michael prayer for you 2s out there that drew this card. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I am taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. How cool is that for you number 2s out there? Yay! All right, for you number 3s out there, the card I got today is safety. You and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe for number 3. If you've been concerned about someone's health or well-beingness or issues about yourself, you and your loved ones are safe. So let me see what Archangel Michael has to say for that. Wow, I went right to that page. Boy, Archangel Michael's with me. The first time Archangel Michael appeared to me was in 1998 when I hurt my knee. And it's just really interesting that David Wilcock said that he started getting connected with him in 1999. So it was around the same time period. So he must have had a lot to do at that time. He is like a really cool dude, that's for sure. You and your loved ones are safe. Archangel Michael and other angels are protecting you and your loved ones, including your family and friends in heaven. This card is a sign that you can relax knowing that Archangel Michael is taking care of the details and safeguarding you and your loved ones in all ways. So give your worries over to God and the angels, and everything will be okay. If you've been worried about financial issues, if you've been worried about your health, if you've been worried about a loved one who has recently passed away, know that they are totally fine. The angels got it. Hand over the worries and watch the magic happen. The Archangel Michael prayer for safety today is, Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. There you go. Bam, right at you. So thank you so much for joining me. Please check out my Etsy Galactic Light Art store. Please support my art if you like. Make some purchases there. If you like a spiritual 1-hour reading, just Facebook Messenger me for the request, or check out my Salo STanleyPsychic.com and ask. And I just need your birth date and all that information that's on my website. And that's like really, really cool. The other thing that my guides want you to know today is to know that we are going to the next vibrational level. We're all in this together. We're like a snake shedding our skin. But just know that everything is going to be okay, even in this chaos. I always like keeping a center of sacred space of love and positivity. And, you know, there's some negative things that happen around us. But all of you are empaths. You pick up a lot of 80% of it's not even yours. So if you can remember that 80% of your thoughts aren't yours, it's just the mass consciousness that's happening on the planet, be it through the TV, the radio broadcast, and all the fear that's out there. It's not you. You know what your own truth is. Follow your hearts and your desires. And to know that today Archangel Michael is with you and helping you in that card that we all got today of divine safety. How cool is that? If you'd like to leave a donation, I'll leave a little link on my PayPal link after the broadcast. Even if it's $2, $5, whatever, it's great. And if not, just share the video with others. Buy some art, have a reading. It helps keep me going, helps keep me inspired to do more Facebook Lives. So I appreciate you guys joining me. Please share the video, make comments, because it helps the video get run through the feed and everything with the analytics too. So yes, follow your heart, Sheila. That's right. I love it. And Vicki Baines, you're welcome. I'm just going over a few comments here. And hey, Lori. You're welcome, Carol Silva. I so appreciate Amy. Zaruki's here. Thank you for being here. Marge, yay, I love it. Elizabeth from Great Britain, yay. So thank you everybody for joining me. Sending love. Sending the angels to hold sacred space for you for whatever's needed today. And we're saying namaste, yay.